The rumor mill is buzzing louder than ever, with whispers of the iPhone 17 Air, the latest in Apple's iconic smartphone series. This new addition to the iPhone lineup is generating significant interest and excitement among tech enthusiasts and casual users alike. One of the biggest leaks comes from none other than John Prosser of Front Page Tech, a name synonymous with accurate tech leaks. John has a pretty solid track record when it comes to Apple leaks, often providing early insights that turn out to be spot on. You might remember he was the first to call the Air moniker back when we were all wondering what Apple would name their lightweight laptops. His predictions have often set the stage for what's to come. This time around, the leaks center on the iPhone 17 Air's design, which is rumored to be a game changer. And let me tell you, it's causing quite a stir in the tech community. The most striking feature? A camera bar that looks a lot like what we've been seeing on Google Pixel phones. This design choice is both surprising and intriguing. This is a big deal because Apple is known for its distinctive design language, which has always set it apart from competitors. To see them seemingly borrow from Google is unexpected, to say the least. It raises questions about the future direction of Apple's design philosophy and how it will influence the market. The leaked renders show a horizontal camera bar housing multiple lenses. This new design choice is quite a departure from Apple's traditional vertical camera setup, which has been a staple in their recent models. The horizontal alignment not only changes the aesthetic but could also have implications for the phone's internal layout and functionality. This design element is very reminiscent of the camera visor found on Google Pixel phones. The Pixel's camera bar has been praised for its unique look and practical benefits, such as better balance when the phone is placed on a flat surface. Google has been refining this design for several generations of Pixel devices. Each iteration has seen improvements in both form and function, making the camera bar a defining feature of the Pixel lineup. It's become a signature element of their hardware. The camera bar is instantly recognizable and sets the Pixel apart from other smartphones on the market. So, to see Apple adopt a similar approach is noteworthy. It suggests that Apple is not only aware of the competition, but is also willing to take inspiration from it. Of course, it's not an exact copy. Apple has made subtle changes to make the design their own. Apple always puts its own spin on things. They might incorporate new materials, tweak the dimensions, or add exclusive features that set their devices apart, but the resemblance is definitely there. The horizontal camera bar is a bold move for Apple, and it will be interesting to see how it is received by consumers. And it has people talking. Social media is buzzing with comparisons and opinions, with some praising the new look and others questioning the originality. Is this a sign that Apple is looking to Google for design inspiration? Or perhaps it's a case of convergent evolution in tech design, where similar solutions arise independently? Or is it just a coincidence? Only time will tell. As both companies continue to innovate, we'll see how these design choices evolve and influence the industry. The name Air itself hints at the design direction Apple might be taking. Traditionally, Air devices in the Apple ecosystem have been associated with slim profiles and lightweight designs. Think MacBook Air, iPad Air. The name implies a focus on portability and sleek aesthetics. If the rumors hold true, the iPhone 17 Air could be the slimmest and lightest iPhone yet. This would be a significant departure from the trend of increasingly bulky and heavy smartphones. It would also align with Apple's history of pushing the boundaries of design and engineering. Section 4. A shift in the landscape. For years, Apple has been the trendsetter in the smartphone market. Their innovative designs and cutting-edge technology have set the standard for what a smartphone should be. Their design choices have been widely imitated, often by those very companies they now seem to be drawing inspiration from. This cyclical nature of innovation is fascinating to observe. The iPhone's iconic notch, for example, spawned a wave of copycats. It became a defining feature that many other brands adopted, showcasing Apple's influence. But with the iPhone 17 Air, the tables seem to have turned. This new model appears to draw heavily from the design philosophies of its competitors, signaling a shift in the landscape. This potential shift in design leadership is interesting for a number of reasons. It indicates a more collaborative and less competitive approach to innovation in the tech industry. It suggests that Apple is not afraid to look to its competitors for good ideas. This openness could lead to more diverse and user-friendly designs in the future. It also highlights the maturing of the smartphone market. As the market evolves, companies are focusing more on refining existing technologies, rather than introducing radical changes. As designs become more refined, there's less room for radical innovation. Instead, the emphasis is on perfecting the user experience and making incremental improvements. Instead, we're seeing a convergence of ideas and a focus on iterative improvements. This trend could lead to a more homogenized but highly optimized smartphone market, benefiting consumers with better, more reliable devices. Section 5. Looking ahead to September. Apple typically unveils its new iPhone lineup in September. If the rumors are true, we can expect to see the iPhone 17 Air make its grand debut alongside its siblings. Until then, we can only speculate about the final design, specs, and features. One thing's for sure, the iPhone 17 Air is already generating a lot of buzz. Whether it lives up to the hype remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the smartphone world is watching, and they're eager to see what Apple has up its sleeve.